there's also the things that go terribly wrong. You find yourself in a job you absolutely cannot tolerate. I had that for a year and 3 months. And you can tell, I know exactly how long it was, because it was miserable. A year and 3 months, and I got my way out of it, right? I did it for a year, and I said, I can't do this anymore, right? I gave it the old college try, if you will. I learned a lot through it. I gained resiliency, and I found my way out into another job. Sometimes you find yourself looked over. That can go one of two ways. You can either go into a downward death spiral, or you can say, nope, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to find another path. I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to make them see that I'm contributing. You find your way. I started in retail banking, and then I went into private banking for a while, and then I made a real left-hand turn. And I stayed in finance, but I went and worked in corporate institutional global custody. And so my clients were large other corporations or banks or insurance firms. And that was very, very different than dealing with the individual customer on the bank floor. And I did that for like 15 years, and it was really great, and I learned a lot, but I felt pulled away from that client interaction. And so after 15 years of that, I really had a moment where I thought to myself, what do I want to do next? Right? Because I had been in the workplace for a while, and it was up to me to sort of make that next decision is, do I stay with Citi and retire from Citi, because I'd been there for like 25 years, or is now a good time to move? And if I'm going to move, do I want to make a change? And I thought, I was really happy when I was doing that private banking stuff 15 years ago. Maybe I go back to that. And so I had a woman at another firm who knew me from my private banking days at Citi, and she needed someone to fix her client service team. And I said, I'm in. I'm your person. Let's go. And so I made the jump back into wealth. And I was so happy. I felt like I was home. I was so happy. I was like, this is a great move. So when I sit here as the COO for Wealth and I look back at everything I did, I can see the journey. It makes sense to me. But in the journey, you zig and you zag. And you make the most opportunity of the moment that you have. And you have the self-awareness to figure out how do I course correct, or where do I want to go next? And how do I get people help me get there? And reach out and develop your networks and work your networks and, be really passionate and good about what you do and find that thing that's yours.